What are you doing? What up? What up? What up? What up, though? What up, though? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? It's Monday. Monday, 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 Monday. Y'all in the comments early. Make sure y'all get a video thumbs up, por favor. That means please for my people that aren't bilingual like your boy. If I'm looking down very low during the stream today, it's because my Mac tapped out on me. I don't know what's going on with it, man. Like, I don't know if I need to call Tim Cook. Apple just been tripping on me. Apple products been tripping on me. I got my old laptop from 2012. It's running just as good, if not better, than my Mac. Technology is so fickle, man. I wanted to start at 7:00, but technology is so fickle. Technology is so fickle. Y'all see my polo? Y'all see my polo shirt? I'm dressed like Dom Capers. I'm just like Dom Capers today. I'm dressed like Dom Capers. Of course. Hold on, man. Give me a second. I'm trying to put the link out on Twitter. My apologies. Technology, man, like we're slave to technology, bro. Slave to technology because this stuff is crazy. I have 3 computers. Some of them are old, some of them are old, some of them are new. But like, dog, my it's crazy. But yeah, I'm just like Dom Capers. I'm dressed like Dom Capers because it's a special occasion. Not really. He said I'm just like Darnell Capers. Hey man, y'all these jokes. Y'all be on the jokes, man. Y'all be on the jokes. All right, let me get these comments, man. I gotta catch up. 10 Tizzy, what up, though? Rails, what up, though? Making True Money, what up? One on, what up, though? 10 Messies, what up, though? My boy Chad Morales, I seen you tweet the picture, man, watching me on the TV. What up, though, bro? So I heard my phone going off. Yeah, I forgot to mute my mic. This is my old computer. What up, though? This is my old computer. Omar, what up, though? Leon in this thing. What up, though? I see you back to your old profile picture. See, y'all be paying attention. Y'all don't think I be paying attention. I'm on you, Leon. I'm on you. Ronaldo, what up, though? Said it 2 times for good measure. Nick Jolly, what up, though? Say, you like my hat, Tim? Yes, sir. I had to go old school a little bit, man. I got the 19, what that say? 1995. Can't really see it. 1995 polo. You know. Get my Dom, like I said, get my Dom capers on today. Feeling real OG today. ICP, what up, though? So we building a dynasty. Feel it in my blood. I feel it in something. I ain't gonna lie. Chris, what up, though? I still can't get over that Darnell capers. Vitter, what up, though? Mr. J the 6, what up, though, bro? I ain't seen you in a minute. My 3 of the prophet, what up, though? Yes, please hit that like button if you have not. We got 79 people checking in. People starting to crank in here, 80 now, and 30 thumbs up. There's a difference of about 50. Now, I know some of y'all like to watch on y'all Fire Stick, y'all Roku, y'all YouTube, whatever device, your Xbox, your iPad, whatever you're watching it on. If you can give it a thumbs up, please give the video a thumbs up. If you can, it really helps me out in the algorithm. Sell the cat. Bro, you know how hard it was for me to get this hat? I can't sell this. What up, though? A Sebi. 9 lives kill. What up, though? Braden, what up, though? Fit on 1,000. What up, though? What's good? Samuel Smith, what up, though? Cam is throwing at Auburn's Pro Day. Interesting. That is very interesting. I have to look into that. CJ Stroud a bust. Uh-oh. We'll get into it a little bit. What up, though? 8. So he woke up just in time. Hey, man, if you got third shift, if you got to work third shift tonight, man, don't be wasting sleep or missing sleep because of me. I can't have you nodding off on third shift. Yeah, Adam Thielen was talking that talk. I gotta get a hairpiece. So yeah, most are in there. Yeah. Most of the chat we be chatting on Twitter, man. Lucas, what up, though? Jeremy Chase, what up, though? All right, I'm caught up. Make sure y'all sit back, chill, crack you up in a cold one like your boy. We're finna get into this today, man. We got a couple things to talk about. Yeah, the polo's clean, bro. I went to a vintage. I be telling y'all, I go to these conventions. There's vintage conventions, bro. It just be thrift. It be thrifters and sales guys. They sell everything, bro. They sell all the OG stuff. This is where I get my OG stuff from. Y'all always ask me. That's why I got my granddaddy glasses on right now. These really prescription, but that's why I got my granddaddy glasses on. Y'all always ask me where I get my stuff from. I go to these vintage conventions and I go to eBay. I don't do anything else but that. I haven't bought any new Panthers gear in a minute. I'm obviously going to probably get a jersey for whoever the quarterback is, but it is what it is. All right, so let's go back a little bit because it's been a minute. I did not drop an Adam Thielen video. I apologize. I apologize for not dropping the Adam Thielen video because I wanted to talk about this because I wanted to talk about Thielen because Thielen, first of all, Thielen's one of my favorite receivers. Let me put this mic up a little bit so I can see the logo. I gotta make sure I get the logo in the shot. I paid good money for this polo. So I gotta make sure I get it in the shot. But Adam Thielen is one of my favorite receivers in the NFL, bro. I don't know when this favoritism or relationship started. A lot of my friends in my fantasy leagues, they remember me. They know I like Thielen because I draft Thielen every year when I can. I missed him last year, man, unfortunately. I missed him in my draft. But I've been having my team name as Thielen myself for the past few years. I'm an Adam Thielen guy. I am an Adam Thielen guy. So for him to be able to come to Carolina, I'm really feeling myself. I might have to put it on the t-shirt. I'm really feeling myself. I ain't gonna lie. Feeling myself. Now, we got to talk about him because everybody's saying, oh, Thielen, he ain't no wide receiver. One, Thielen has lost a step. Thielen this, that, and the third. First of all, when did Thielen have a step? Let's be clear. Now, this is coming from a Thielen fan. When did Thielen have a step? Okay. When did Thielen have a step? Yes, he's athletic. Yes, he can move and stuff. We know what he brings to the table, but the route running, the craftiness, the creativity at the top of the routes and the cuts and the ins and outs, the ability to catch the football, those are the things that made Adam Thielen great. But people say he's just lost a step. He's getting old. This, that, bro. Come on, man. He's a technician. He's a technician. This man, them type of skills age like fine wine. I have a lot of confidence in Thielen. I have a lot of confidence in it, man. And I looked up the numbers. Yeah, I still can't get this. I looked at the numbers on Thielen. Because I was like, he can't separate. A lot of the Minnesota fans, you know how fans be. Well, y'all know how it is. People start throwing shade on players once they leave the team. People start throwing shade on them. Oh, he wasn't doing this. He wasn't doing that. He only left for the money. This, that. That's when you know you got one good. When the fans from the prior fan base are salty. I'm not going to understand. Thielen he's Minnesota all day. Thielen is Minnesota all day. Like, he was born in Minnesota. He went to college in Minnesota. He played for the Vikings. This dude is Minnesota to the death of him. This man bleeds purple. He bleeds purple. So I get the sentiments. However, they tried to say that this man separation wasn't there no more. So I looked up the numbers. According to, this is called playerprofiles.com. It's playerprofiler.com. I apologize. So this is like a advanced metric analytic websites for you guys that like that stuff. Let's talk about Thielen's efficiency. So there's target separation, the average cushion, and target premium. Okay. So let's look at it. And we're going to talk about his routes. So efficiency, his target separation is 1.77 yards. That may not mean a lot to you, but it's good for 48 in the league. This is 2020. I'm sorry. Let me give you some context. In 2022, it was 1.77 yards per target of separation. Okay. His contested catch percentage, because if you're not getting separation, your catches are going to be contested. 18 targets, 22% on those catches. It may not mean a lot out of context, but it is what it is. All right. Versus man coverage. The amount of routes that he won, as in he beat the defender, 288 routes that he won. That's good for number 3 in the league. Number 3 in the league. And how many routes did he won? The percentage is 46%. 46% of Thielen's routes that he runs, he won. That's good for 15th in the league. He was the second most man-covered receiver in the NFL as well. So, I mean, that sounds pretty decent to me. Let's go to 2021. Because remember, separation was 1.77. They said he couldn't separate no more. Last year, his separation was 1.36 yards per target. So you mean to tell me that he's getting more? 2022, he actually got more separation. So the separation allegations seem kind of false to me. If his separation per route or per target went up, that seems like improvement. Granted, smaller body of work. We know he got hurt. It is what it is. But his route win rate, was 46.5%, went up 3.5%. His separation went up a half a yard. I'm trying to figure out where the downslide is. This dude is going to instantly help our red zone offense because he's so crafty. That's the thing Thielen, people don't realize. On a down year, Thielen has 6 touchdowns. That have been a career high for DJ Moore. And I'm not trying to bash DJ Moore because we're going to talk about that a little bit too. Because I listened to Smitty's podcast. I have a few thoughts about what Smitty said. You know, I respect the OG. But the math is not mathing on what I'm hearing. Like I said, he's not going to be some number one wide receiver. That's not gonna be a reality for us at this point. We could go get Hopkins. Maybe OBJ comes along. Who knows? But Thielen is going to be one of our top flight guys. And I like Thielen. So I don't know. I don't know. There's some salt somewhere amongst the Vikings fans, but the numbers say different. The numbers say different when it comes to Adam Thielen. So, what can you do? But the thing is that we gotta be careful about. Don't try to put Thielen's numbers side by side with DJ Moore, because there's a lot of context not included. And like I said, I love Thielen. Clearly, I love DJ. But DJ was the number one wide receiver in one of the worst passing offenses in the NFL. A run-heavy team. It has inconsistent quarterback play. 3 different quarterbacks last year. So to say, oh, Adam Thielen, he had the third amount of yards. He's a wide receiver number 2. Justin Jefferson's getting double teamed every time. So it takes a little bit of attention off of Thielen. I just think it's not apples to apples to be able to try to compare DJ Moore to Adam Thielen at this time. And that's what I think Smitty was doing. Smitty was saying, oh, DJ's the 18th best wide receiver because of yards and this, that, whatever. But, like, Smitty, you should know of all people. Like, you should know, like, what it's like to have to deal with some bad quarterback play. You should know what it's like. Oh, Lord. I seen the Cam promo. Okay, so Cam is doing a workout. Interesting. Oh, Lord. The fans finna go crazy. So Cam Newton is doing a workout for the scouts, it appears. I don't have no phone. I don't have no charger to be able to show y'all. It's very interesting. Regardless, we move. It's Pro Day week, guys. It is Pro Day week. Got a lot of Pro Days. So I've heard different things, but Bryce Young's Pro Day is going to be this week. CJ Stroud's Pro Day is going to be this week. And Will Levis' Pro Day is going to be this week as well. So, a lot of things to pay attention to. We will be discussing it further whenever I get my computer situation handled, because these are consecutive days. Bryce, CJ, Levis, Anthony Richardson, I think, is in early April, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe the 20-something. I'm not sure. But Anthony Richardson is on down the line. But I think we all assume it's a 2-horse race. between Stroud and Bryce. So our front office and coaches will be on the road. It will be a busy week. They're gonna be tracking up them miles because we all here down south in Alabama. Then they're gonna fly up to Ohio. Then they got to come back down to Lexington, Kentucky. Or y'all let me know. ARs is the 30th next week. Okay. Yeah, it's the 30th, Monday or Tuesday. Yeah, it's the 30th. Okay. Cool. Thanks for the clarification. But there's going to be a lot of eyes on these things. I'm assuming they will be on TV. I'm assuming these pro days will be on TV. I won't be streaming it, but I'm sure Rashad from Panther Nation Podcast will be streaming it on his channel. So make sure you guys find a way to watch it. Our future quarterback will be throwing this week, most likely. Within the next 7 to 10 days, our future quarterback will be throwing the football at their pro day. They will be throwing the ball at their pro days. But pro days don't mean anything. It just gives you something to drool over, especially us. I mean, the coaches and stuff, they'll get to meet with them, have dinner, see them throw in person, see how they carry themselves. You know what I'm saying? Just see how they move around and stuff like that. You know? We've seen what pro days can do for quarterbacks. Zach Wilson. The T-shirt and underwear workouts. We've seen what it can do for a draft stock. It seems like the Anthony Richardson buzz from the pro day kind of wore off. I mean, from the combine wore off. But that's what pro days are for. But regardless, our next quarterback will be throwing this week, guys. It's an exciting time to be a Panthers fan, man. Front office making moves, being aggressive, doing the best they can. There's a couple. You can't say it's for lack of trying, the stuff they're doing. You can second guess moves, but you can't say they're not trying, bro. You can't say they're not trying. And you can't say it's not off to a better start than anything we've had over the past 3 years. It's hard to deny that. It's hard. What up, though, Christian? But they're going to go out swinging. They're going to go out swinging. And I want to talk about Scott Fitterer real quick, man. Shout out to Scott Fitterer really quick. Shout out to Scott Fitterer. This brother is cooking. I hate to abuse the word because it's been when Joe Person of The Athletic, it's a guy that's been covering the Panthers for a long, long time, starts to use the word cooking in his articles, it may be time to retire. Kind of like when you started seeing people dabbing. When you started seeing politicians and them dabbing, that's when you know it was time to retire the dab. There's certain things once they reach a certain part of certain demographics of America, it's time to retire them. Like I said, politicians is number one. As soon as you see politicians dabbing or saying stuff like that, it's time to let it go. It may be time to let Cook go. It may be time. Nevertheless, Scott Fitterer has been cooking. He has been cooking. And we had questions. Me personally, I put the pressure on him. If y'all follow me on Twitter, I put a statement out. I said I'm watching Scott Fitterer very closely because now that Matt Rule is not here, you still were guilty by association, an accessory after the fact to some of these crimes of Matt Rule's tenure. However, now that Matt Rule is gone, and he actually has professional coaches to work with and collab with and to talk with, it's infectious. Because even David Tepper has taken a step. And y'all know I've been on his head for a while. Even David Tepper has seemed to improve. He's opening up the checkbook in the right way, allocating resources to the right places, front loading guaranteed money because they know we have the cap space later. Willing to literally put his money where his mouth is, giving Fitterer and Reich the resources that they need to get the coaches and the players. And Scott Fitterer is taking full advantage of these opportunities. They're being aggressive, but also they're picking their spots. They're taking some risk and paying up where they need to, paying Miles Sanders, which wasn't a bad contract, but still a solid chunk of change for a running back that still needs to prove that he's not a product of a phenomenal offensive line, which is fine to me. We have a good offensive line as well. You got to lead back. Hayden Hurst is a solid tight end. You restocked the offensive line and reaffirmed it by salarying Bozeman. DJ Moore was the only transgression I have on Fitz's label right now. But it seemed like it was a necessary evil. It seemed like it was a necessary evil. It was a necessary evil to get to because the Bears, they needed him. But there needs to be a plan in place to replace DJ. But outside of that, I don't have a ton of complaints. I don't have a ton of complaints. It's hard. What up, Mike? Oh, this a polo, brother. This ain't no jacket. This a polo. My boy got a blackness with a super chat. Hashtag on Tep. so you blaming it? Tep got to take that rule on the chin. You got to take that one on the chin. Tep got to take that one on the chin. Tep done had a lot of transgressions on and off the field. On and off the field. But they've been aggressive. I have to give them credit. They've been aggressive. They're trying. Matt Rule really tried to water down the importance of the quarterback position. Scott Fitterer and Frank Reich, they know better. Well, one, because Fitterer saw his coworker why he got fired, and Frank Reich knows why he got fired before. David Tepper, I'm sure he's all for it. He's been trying to get a quarterback from jump. He wanted Deshaun. He wanted Stafford. Well, he was a little skeptical of Stafford. But you know how Tep, bro. He want that quarterback, bro. He want that quarterback, bro. Appreciate the super chat, bro. It's all love. You already know. But Scott Fitterer, man, look, he's not a coach. But he's definitely putting the ingredients together to let this coaching staff cook. He's doing the grocery shopping. I told you guys before. Doing the grocery shopping, giving these guys whatever they need, especially defensively they call him EJ. That's what Scott called him today, EJ. Ejiro Evero. They call him EJ. So I'm going to call him EJ. Okay? For now. The saying is his mama named him Ejiro. I'm going to call him Ejiro. Giving Ejiro Evero all the ingredients that he needs for the recipe for a top 5 defense. I need that. Because the better our defense is, the more room for error it gives our offense, who's going to be ushering in a young quarterback. And we're also going to have limited resources when it comes to outside threats, at least proven resources. I do think Terrace Marshall Jr. will take that step. He was projected to be another one of the LSU receivers in the line of productive receivers they produce. It's time to see it. It's time to see it. but nevertheless giving them the ingredients for a top 5 defense to give our offense room for error. And on offense, doing what you have to do to get your quarterback. I respect it. I ain't agree 100% with getting rid of DJ, but I respect it. Look, I'm going out. I'd go out swinging too. I'd go out swinging as well. You have to get that quarterback, man. Going up to number 1, you get the first pick. You get your choice. So I respect it. They've been doing work this offseason. I can't even front on them. What I'm seeing, I can't front on. My boy James Neven. Shout out James Neven for the super chat. Clap it up one time for the one time. So had to slide through like a drive-through. Yes, sir. Hope you stay for a while. Hope you ain't in and out like no drive-through. Hope you ain't in and out like a drive-through. Hope you're here for a long time. I ain't going 2.5 hours like last week, though, man. Y'all had me in here sweating. So I had to slide through like drive. You know it's love, James Neven, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that super chat. But nevertheless, the Panthers, we finally got some clarity on the salary cap situation. According to Over the Cap, we're sitting at about $24 million. I don't know, say 4.99. Super chat threw me off. According to Over the Cap, the Carolina Panthers are sitting at about $24 million in cap space. It's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. The Shaq numbers finally dropped. They was keeping that thing secret like the Krabby Patty secret formula. I don't know what took so long for us to get the contract details on Shaq. But they were, like I said, they were keeping it secret like the Krabby Patty secret formula. Regardless, Shaq Thompson took a massive pay cut. He took a massive pay cut. They pretty much extended his deal one more year. And added some void years to soften that $24 million cap hit that he had, creating about $9 or $10 million in cap space this year. So he has a $14 million cap hit this year, 6.66, knock on wood, $1 million cap hit, and then some void years. Shaq is only 30? Shaq is still in his prime, dog. Shaq can still play. Shaq wants to be a Panther. There were people out there questioning his loyalty. I remember y'all. If the shoe fits, I'm talking to you. If it don't apply, let it fly. But some of y'all out there was talking real cash money about Shaq. And I remember because Shaq is my dude. Some of y'all was talking real cash money about Shaq. Saying that, if he's so tied to Wilkes and he's endorsing Wilkes and he doesn't want to get behind the new coaching staff, he can get out of here. He can get out of here since he's so attached to Wilkes. He can go with Wilkes. I just didn't like Shaq because of the money. I had no problem with Shaq. I just didn't like the money. Lies. I'm pulling your card today. I'm pulling your card today. They used to do that. They used to do that back in elementary school when you was bad. They pulled your card. Go pull a card. You went from the green card to the yellow card to the red card. The red card, what? You got a note sent home or something? I'm pulling your card. Because y'all question this man's loyalty. This man's playing middle linebacker, led the team in tackles. That means there's a lot of collisions. We saw a guy almost die on the football field in Damar Hamlin through a routine tackle. I'm never against a guy getting his money. So for people to say that they were hating on Shaq because of the money, you weren't cutting the check. I just don't understand. There was no way Shaq was going to be playing under a $24 million cap hit. It was going to work itself out. He was either going to get cut or they were going to restructure. I just don't understand why people claim they were so angry about the money. I will never shy away from guys wanting to get their money. That's why you don't see me pointing the finger, calling Lamar Jackson selfish. Get your money. Get your money. But like I said, we almost saw somebody die on the field. And y'all still getting mad at these dudes that want their money? That's crazy. For one. But two, y'all question Shaq loyalty just because he was endorsing Wilkes. Y'all was questioning his loyalty. But now he's all in. Y'all just assume Shaq was gonna do that because he's a leader, because he can hoop. He's still balling. I don't know what y'all had against Wilkes so bad that y'all just thought that anybody that liked Wilkes was the devil. It was weird energy. But Shaq is back. He's a Panther. I mean, I don't think anybody could question his loyalty because you're not taking no pay cut from your job. I'm not. I'm not. So for him to do it in a violent sport like this, I mean, my hat's off to bro. You know Shaq, y'all know Shaq, my guy. I'm riding for Shaq all day. Period. Period. But yeah, I mean, Shaq is my dude, man. to put a bow on that. Shout out to that man doing what he got to do. He trying to see this thing through, bro. He done been to the mountaintop with the Panthers. He just didn't get over the top. He's trying to get back there. And if he believes like Adam Thielen believes, we not that far from a Super Bowl. He said he want to win a Super Bowl. Adam Thielen said he came here to win a Super Bowl. Adam Thielen said he came here to win a Super Bowl. Talk that talk. Talk that talk. He said, I came here to win a Super Bowl. And they laughed. They just think it's crazy because they tried to crown us. They tried to say we was going to be a top 5 pick next year. The Bears said they fleeced us on the trade. They got our best receiver. They got our first round pick next year that's going to be top 5. They said they fleeced us. And then we signed Dalton. And then we signed Thielen. And then we signed Miles Sanders. And then we signed Hayden Hurst. And then we re-signed Bozeman. And then we signed, Shaq Tuttle? Jerry Vero came in. Like, reality starting to set in, guys. We're not tanking, bro. Y'all might not know what we have going on. Y'all probably don't know what y'all got going on yourselves up there in Chicago. But down here in Carolina, ain't no tanking, homie. We couldn't tank if we tried. Best believe we did our best effort. With Matt Rule, firing him early in the season. I mean, the situation, playing 3 quarterbacks, it doesn't get more dire than that. We tripped and stubbed our toe into 7 wins. That was a hiccup. That happened on accident. I mean, yeah, the players play hard, but that was the same people. We rebranded the whole offense on the fly. We tripped and fell. We almost tripped and fell into a division title. We almost tripped and fell into a division title. What you think we about to tank for? Oh, yeah, Von Bell. My bad, Chris. Good catch. Von Bell, too. Like I said, we tripped and stubbed our toe into what? Almost a division title. Like, come on, man. B Diva, what up, though? Yeah. I mean, Shaq is playing for a year free, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Shaq, dude, there should be no question marks about where Shaq head is. You can talk about his play if you making legit arguments. I've done my film breakdowns on Shaq. I'll do another one. He said now it's time to win on purpose. You're right. It's time to win on purpose. Shaq is still playing at a solid level. I'm talking above that. What he was top probably top 12 linebacker, career high in tackles. This guy's playing ball, man. Shaq is still playing ball. Number 2 run stopping linebacker, according to Pro Football Focus. I'm excited to see what Shaq can do in this defense. But another piece we got to talk about is Jeremy Chinn. Jeremy Chinn, he was asked about today with Scott Fitterer, asked about what kind of role he would play. And they said big nickel / dime linebacker. Now, if you don't know what that means, nickel is when they take out a linebacker and they put in an extra DB. That means it's going to be 5 defensive backs on the field. 2 safeties, 2 corners, and then the nickel back who's the corner / safety. They can move around. That's why people were just like, why did we get Von Bell? Von Bell is kind of similar to Jeremy Chinn and da-da-da. You want guys that can play, that have similar skill sets, that are versatile, that can move around. That way, when it's you have them lined up. If Jeremy Chinn's over here, Von Bell's over here, certain calls happen and personnel comes out on the field, they don't have to switch fields or run across. They can just rotate the coverage. Like, oh, Jeremy goes high, Von comes down, or Von goes high, Chinn goes down. And then you got rolls and stuff as well. So you have a lot of versatility at the safety position and defensive backfield. That's what EJ Avero likes. I'm going to start calling him EJ. That's what EJ likes on his defense. But Jeremy Chinn playing that big nickel / dime linebacker or safety, whatever you want to call it. Dime is when 4 defensive linemen, 1 linebacker. What's the math? 6 DBs. I can't count. I'm off work. I only do numbers during the day. You know, I'm an accountant by day. But I stopped doing my numbers when I'm off duty, and I'm off duty now. But regardless, he could be a linebacker in that formation. We know he can rush the passer. We know he's blitzed before a lot of times. Jeremy Chinn is a chess piece in a Ejiro Evero system that's going to be very, very fun to watch. Jeremy Chinn is another one of my favorites. He will be the next jersey I purchase after the rookie quarterback. Somebody said we was complaining about Shaq when we had Damian Wilson in 2022. Exactly. There's levels to this, man. There's levels to this. Like I said, I ain't talking to everybody. The Shaq haters know who they are. If you think I'm talking about you, I probably am. Isn't that what the pastors be saying? If you think I'm talking about you, I probably am. But I'm really excited. Man, I ain't been drinking like that. I just got my Monday beer. I just drink this during the stream. I ain't got no sponsors yet, so I'm not telling y'all what I'm drinking. It's craft beer. How many more years is Chinn with the Panthers? He got to get a contract. I'm taking a gamble. I'm getting his jersey. You know my policy about buying jerseys. I usually like to wait till they get a contract extension. And even then they not safe. Because I waited till DJ Moore got that extension. And then I got me a jersey. I got it signed and everything. And they traded that man to Chicago. But Jeremy Chinn, hopefully he gets a contract extension. It sounds like he's part of the long-term plans. He's a good player. Ahmad Pearson, what up, though? DC in the building. DC in the building. Let me turn that down a little bit. He said, if we get CJ, what number he wearing? I don't know. What, 2 is 2 is open. Number 2 is open. Apparently. I can't do nothing with my number 2 jersey I have now. Number 2 is open. Am I getting a Thielen jersey? Look, man. Thielen's my guy, but I can't. I may not get more than 2 years out of it. I have to get it now if I'm going to get a Thielen jersey. Maybe if I can catch a sale. Said Burns the safest jersey. Yeah. Yeah, Burns is probably the safest. Maybe JC. Said damn. Said the horn schedule. No, my bad, bro. I turned it down. Yeah, if they gotta put whoever our quarterback is in number 2. I'm guessing. Because that's what we had to trade. It could be some bad mojo from Jimmy. It may be some bad mojo from Jimmy, but it could also be a tribute to DJ Moore. Like we had to sacrifice DJ Moore to get this quarterback, so we're gonna put the quarterback in number 2. Because 14 is going to Dalton. I'm sure he'll stick with 14. What else is open though? 9 is taken. 7 is taken. 6 is open because PJ is gone. So 6 is there. 5 is there. And we got a lot of single digits open, actually. We know 1 is off limits. 2 is there. 3. Who's 3? Eddie's gone, so 3 is there. 4. Who's number 4? I mean, we got some numbers. We got some numbers open. There's a lot of single digits open. So it's plenty of space. So I killed that draft workout. Appreciate it. Hey, my pro day coming up soon, man. I've been working out. I did strain my hamstring today. When I posted that short of Miles Sanders, I was at the park working out. I hurt my hamstring. I'm not going to lie. But the pro day is coming. But my next jersey purchase will be the rookie. But yeah, somebody mentioned Cam. Cam is going to be throwing at Auburn's pro day. It seems like it's going to be a workout for scouts to get to show that he's interested. To show that he's still interested in hooping. I'm gonna say, I can't wait to say it. I love it. He's letting that thing rip in this video. I think this is his brother that he's throwing to. So that's tomorrow. Gonna be box office, guys. Cam looking pretty energetic. So the comeback is on for Cam Newton. Cam Newton will be returning. You know what? I missed a super chat up top. I just thought about it. My boy. I can't skip my boy. I got to go back. We'll talk about Cam in a quick second. My boy Jared. Shout out to Jared for the super chat. Jared said, "When my pro day? Has my agent let me know where I anticipate to be drafted? Right now, they projected me for the XFL. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. They're projecting me for the XFL right now. They're projecting me for the XFL based on my numbers. I'm not happy about that. But I gotta tell y'all right now, just like Cam Newton says, there's not 32 running backs in the NFL better than me, or long snappers, whatever. Whatever my athletic scores equal, there ain't 32 of them better than me. Okay? Look at me in my eyes. There's not 32 better than me. I'm coming for it on pro day. I'm coming for it all on my pro day. My agent said they talking XFL for your boy. But as much as I like Dwayne Johnson, I got my eyes set on the big leagues. Appreciate the super chat, Jared. You the man, bro. Hey, me and Jared, I be going at Jared talking about the salary cap on Twitter, man. I be having fun. Him and Rashad always be trying to, we be going tit for tat talking about the salary cap. Am I going live tomorrow for Cam's Pro Day? Maybe. Depends what time it is. I'd be scared to do that stuff, man, because of copyright. I done got hit one time with a copyright that was so mean. I think it was somebody from The Observer, or maybe it was Steve Reed. I posted that video with Cam Newton and Kelvin Benjamin, like went face to face in that preseason game. I reacted to it, and they put me in a pack. D-Beers are in. Shut up for the super chat. The big boy, $19.99 super chat. One more time for the one time. So maybe a Hurst jersey, but when we signed Hurst, I started laughing. Just imagine how excited you became. You were the first person I thought about. Just remember, with great power comes great responsibility. This is true. You know, Hurst is my guy. He's also a Gamecock. He is a Gamecock. I am a Gamecock fan. I told y'all last week, I just knew. We make this a little bit smaller so I can talk. I look at the camera. I just knew Hayden Hurst was going to be Travis Kelce when he came out of South Carolina. Like I told you, the Wildcat. He was running end arounds and trick plays, doing all the stuff that you see Andy Reid doing with Travis Kelce. The yards at the catch, the big body, the athleticism. I just knew Hurst was going to be Travis Kelce. I was wrong. I'm not going to lie. But Hurst is still a dependable, quality tight end. He's still my guy. He's still a Gamecock, and he's still back in South Carolina. Hurst is my guy. Hayden Hurst is my guy. Will I be getting a jersey? I got to look at the guaranteed money on his contract to see how long he's going to be around. But I definitely like the idea. I got to make a list of priorities, though. The rookie quarterback is a priority jersey for me. And then it's probably Chinn or Burns. And then, I don't know, man. Like, who else is safe? It's got to be Thielen or Hurst. I'll probably have to get a Thielen jersey first because Thielen is my guy, man. Thielen is my guy. Do we get a new Panthers jersey? I doubt it. Our jersey is still kind of clean. I think getting new jerseys would just be getting new jerseys because they're old. I like our jerseys. Clearly I like the vintage stuff too. This stuff never goes out of style. That's why I keep stocking up on it. The vintage polos and stuff, that's why I keep stocking up. This will never go out of style. Never. And it looks good today just as good as it did before. It looks better now because people appreciate it because you can't get it no more. That dude, what up, though? Javante, what up, though? Future XFL MVP. Just call me PJ Walker. Said if Mariota and Baker can get jobs, Cam surely getting blackballed. Hey, appreciate that. Do you keep cutting out because I have to pay to stay? Huh? What cut out? Much love, Mimi. What am I benching at the moment? I don't do 1 rep maxes, bro. I haven't done it in a minute because mostly I work out by myself, so I don't have a spotter. I have a spotter. But I haven't maxed in a while. Most I've ever gotten is 330. I'm probably closer to 350 right now on the bench. That would be a career, personal, lifetime best. B Diva with the professional analysis. She said I'm excited for Miles Sanders because he's cute. Talking about the things that matter, apparently. Talking about the things that matter. Hopefully, Cam will end up with a division rival. I doubt it. So nobody say. Sean Williams is 1.5. Is he a starter? Yes, he's a starter. JC jersey a lot. True. JC still got a couple more years. Talking about getting the Ian Thomas jersey is safe. Y'all get out of here, man. Jake Campbell. There's some good linebackers late. Look up what's his name? Owen Rappaport. That dude can ball. From Auburn, number 0. You'll probably see him tomorrow. He ran that 4. He ran what, a 4.4, 4.3 at the combine, 225. It's gonna be probably an outside linebacker. In the 3-4, not like a rush, but like a guy in space. He can run, he can blitz, he can hit, he can play. Did the Panthers get D-Hop? I don't know, man. They're talking, if those rumors are true that they want a second-round pick and more, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Is he a middle linebacker? He played middle linebacker in college. Oh, nah. I don't know why it's cutting out. It may be, is it my internet? It ain't my internet, Dorothy. I don't think it's my internet. Is anybody else having issues? But yeah, it don't cost. It don't cost. Now, if you want to support the channel, yeah, Super Chat is amazing. I appreciate it 100%. Everybody that Super Chat, for life. For life. Yeah, I'm not giving up more than a 2. Yeah, they said a second round pick and something of value, whatever that means for DeAndre Hopkins. I'm like, my brother in Christ. I said, my brother in Christ. A second round pick and something of value, that means y'all don't want to trade him. That's what that tells me. That's what that tells me. Like, to set that price for a receiver, that age, with that salary, after seeing Brandon Cooks get traded for what, a 5th and a 6th, you don't want to trade DeAndre Hopkins. That's what that tells me, which is fine. Which is fine. We're just kicking the tires on them because y'all have a new coach. But if you think you're going to get a second round pick and something of value for DeAndre Hopkins in that salary, and not even a slight to D-Hop. D-Hop is my guy. You're crazy. We just saw Brandon Cooks, who is a notch below DeAndre Hopkins, of course. I'm not comparing the two. I'm not. But come on, man. That's a big gap between a second round pick and something of value for DeAndre Hopkins versus a 5th and a 6th for Brandon Cooks when the salaries are the same. They're not trying to trade DeAndre. They're not trying to trade DeAndre. That's what that tells me. You know, like that tells me that you have to be completely. That means you have to completely be moved to really trade him. No problem, Dorothy. Yeah, next year free agent wide receivers are set. Yeah, I don't know how many of them are gonna see the market. I like the strategy of trading for those guys first. Like, if you know they're not gonna get paid, the team feels they're not gonna get paid, go get them. Like maybe an in-season trade, we can go get Higgins or somebody like that. And during the season, like right before the deadline, kind of like the Claypool thing, or a guy that's just gonna be coming up on a contract year. You don't want to pay him. You want to get something back in return. One of those low-hanging fruit deals. I like one of those. I like that scenario. B Diva said that everybody is my guy. I'm gonna tell you right now. Everybody ain't my guy. Y'all know Sam Darnold not my guy. He is not my guy. Ian Thomas, not so much either. YGM, not so much either. I do have guys though because of certain things. Now, DeAndre Hopkins. I played against DeAndre Hopkins in high school, believe it or not. He went to D.W. Daniel. I went to Easley High School, same county. Played against him in high school my senior year. Apparently, his cousin, Deshaun Williams, the defensive lineman that the Carolina Panthers signed, I did not realize that he went to D.W. Daniel as well. Apparently, I played against him too. I did not remember him. I don't remember. But it's a small world. I had no idea they were related. Small world. I played against one of our D linemen in high school. It's cool. We all have different paths. They went to the NFL. I'm sitting here on the computer talking about the NFL. There's levels to this, man. Everybody don't get to achieve their dreams. I mean, there's obvious reasons why I didn't make it. Y'all saw my pro day. Granted, I was a young Thundercat back in the day. Before I had knee surgery, I was a young Thundercat back in the day. I'm not even that old. I'm talking like this, but I'm not even that old. But I feel old seeing people call DeAndre Hopkins old when I graduated before him. He's an aging receiver. Like, what you mean aging? That brother's younger than me. I ain't no spring chicken, but still. The players that I played against in high school make me feel old, man. It makes me feel old. Can he request a trade? He can. And DeAndre already said that he's flexible. So this is the Panthers' first cap. I got the inaugural. I'll wear that next week. I got the inaugural game cap. So you get the history. You get the history now. Yeah, that's why you're my guy. Who won? They won. We sucked. We didn't win a game my senior year in high school. We did not win a game. We did not win a game. That's when I first started playing. I didn't play running back until my senior year. My first start at running back, I'm just talking right now. My first start at running back, I ran for 297 yards. Look it up. Easily high school. It was a school record until a couple years ago. A young man that went to Clemson broke the record. But 297 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns, 31 carries. I'm a little. I used to be a little something back in the day. Am I 30? I'm 30. I'm over 30. I'm over 30. I'm what? 31. I'll be 32 in May. I'll be 32 in May. Look, you know I got to talk that barbershop talk. I could have made it pro. True one, what up, though? I don't see Njigba making it to the second round. I'm live, Josh. You got me. Played Frank Gore in high school. Trenton, yeah, I'm still young. I'm spring chicken. They say I got a baby face. I ain't old yet. Yeah, I don't think Njigba or Flowers are going to fall that far. Njigba is wide receiver 1 in my opinion. Jackson Smith and Njigba is wide receiver 1 in my opinion. I don't think he's going to be there in a second. Some kind of draft hoopla would have to happen and him to fall, but I just don't see it. Flowers, I don't think so either. His hype, the hype train for Zay Flowers has really just like crazy. Downs, I like Downs. He could be an option. But if Jahmyr Gibbs is there, man, it's going to be hard to pass on an all-purpose running back with that kind of game-breaking speed, to be honest. But I still think we draft at least 2 wide receivers. Yeah, Steve does like him. Who do I like at quarterback? I'm torn. I was leaning Stroud. I'm doing I'll probably do another mock draft next week after the pro days. But I like Stroud. It seems like the door is definitely open for for Young though. I like Young. Literally, my only knock on him is size. Literally, my only knock on him is size. Well, not the only knock. I think that he holds the ball too long a little bit sometimes. I think he can be a little bit greedy and not take the routine plays and try to make too much out of something. But that's all stuff that can't be coached. Nothing that can't be, nothing like temperament-wise that's like damaged goods. Like Sam Darnold, he was a turnover machine, and he had happy feet. That's stuff that is hard to get out of him. That's stuff that's hard to get out. But it's hard to deny C.J. Stroud, the size, the arm, talent, the accuracy. Has some concerns about operating under pressure, but I think there's some things that's untapped as far as him using his legs more. I think that's a Ryan Day thing at Ohio State that forces him not to use his legs. But I'm guys, I'm not gonna complain about anything. Look, I'm not gonna complain about any quarterback we draft because like Teddy Bridgewater, Sam Darnold, PJ Walker. No, it's like the PJ. I like PJ, but he's not just like not long-term answer. We've seen Jacob Eason, Baker Mayfield. Guys, we're going to get our pick of the quarterbacks. We're finally going to get our pick of quarterbacks. Not somebody's retread, not somebody's hand-me-downs, not somebody's pass around. We're going to get our O-U-R. Ours, mine, yours, we, ours. We're getting our quarterback, the guy that we want. We're choosing the quarterback for once. It feels good, as Frank said it today, to be in the driver's seat. It feels good to be in the driver's seat. And by choice, not by from tanking or being the worst team in the league. This is by choice. I'm dropping a podcast soon, the Panther Banter, my next episode. We're going to talk about the history and the statistics of the number one overall pick and quarterback. I just want to have a conversation about that. Not so much X and O and stuff, but just want to talk about the pressure of getting the number one overall pick correct and what are our chances, what are the odds. If we get Levis, will I complain? I'm not going to complain. I ain't going to like it, but I ain't going to complain. He's still ours. Levis is still ours. I want our quarterback. That's the thing. I don't want somebody else's. Somebody that used to be a used to. I want ours. Know what I'm saying? Ours. I'm looking for a pen right now. I can't. But yeah, I'm not gonna have too many complaints, bro. You're not gonna hear a peep from me. It is a tough choice. But the fact that we have the tough choice is everything. A.T. Perry 6'4". I mean, A.T. Perry's solid. He just needs to run a little bit more the route tree. How I feel about Thielen, I love Thielen. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not the GM either. It's a tough choice, yo. It's a tough choice. Like the stuff that Bryce Young does on the field, and AR. Look, man, I just so you got a gut feeling going Young. I don't know, man. The allegations. The allegations of Frank Reich being married to tall quarterbacks, they debunked it today. Frank said that I don't know who started this. I only like tall quarterbacks, but it ain't true. Don't read into it, but it's not true. Frank, that's exactly what we're going to do. The fact that you had to address it, we're going to read into you saying that. Frank, it's best to ignore that stuff. Frank fed into it. He fed into it. Frank said that. I don't know who told y'all that I only like tall guys, but that ain't true. Don't read into that too much though. Sir, you're still new here to Panthers Twitter and fan base. We're going to read into it. We're going to read into it because that's all everybody claims you did do. Yeah, it's definitely smoke screen season. We'll see a lot from these pro days. It will be very interesting. Watch everything. Watch mannerisms. Watch the conversations. Watch the energy. If you see a lot of shoulder pats and a lot of laughing and joking and or winking and gunning, you may know who your quarterback is on April 27th. Like I said, if you see a lot of winking and gunning and a lot of laughing at jokes that ain't really funny, you know, the type of stuff that you do when you're interested in somebody, usually of the opposite sex, that type of corny stuff that you do, you laugh at jokes that ain't funny. Ask your girlfriend she's ever laughed at one of your jokes that's not funny because she likes you. That's the type of stuff that happens. If you see that type of energy at these pro days, you're gonna know who our quarterback is. Swampy B Man said the draft is a crapshoot. This is true. Would I prefer DJ Chark or Thielen? Don't matter. Both. Can't deny the combine. Alan Randall, what up, though? But I'm very excited, man. It's a very exciting time. AR's tape is like, there's a level of benefit of the doubt you have to give Anthony Richardson to be able to really digest his tape. But as a finished product compared to some of these other quarterbacks, or at least the top two, But regardless, the Panthers were in a good spot, man. We're in a good spot. We are in a pretty good spot, and I like where we're going. I like the direction. If you are not subscribed, make sure you are subscribed. I didn't even say that today yet. Al Woods got released by the Seahawks. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Oh man. But I'll do a brief little stint on Bryce Young and CJ Stroud. Let's talk about it. Bryce Young. Some of y'all saying he need to hit puberty. Wow. Bryce Young. I ain't saying it. I'm just saying. When you got certain type of feelings for people, you start laughing at jokes that aren't really funny. You start laughing at jokes that aren't funny. Like I said, stop it. The flirty pushing and shoving, the little playful taps. Once you see those type of jokes, you know somebody's enamored. But I'm not opposed to either one. Let's talk about it. Which quarterback probably has the bigger bust potential? CJ Stroud or Bryce Young? Depending on what you call a bust. Now, I think if Bryce Young stays healthy, I think he's going to be a quality quarterback in the NFL. If he stays healthy, he will be a quality quarterback. But the chances of him getting hurt seem to be high. You can't project injury, but that factors into a bust potential, in my opinion. CJ Stroud, bust potential. Y'all say Ohio State quarterbacks, this, that, and the third, but maybe he can't handle the pressure. Maybe he gets thrown out there too soon. Maybe he doesn't have the weapons around him that he nearly needs to be able to function. Maybe CJ Stroud just can't get right because of that. Maybe the game is too fast for him. He can make the throws on the air and in t-shirt and stuff, and we've seen him doing it for the past few years, but maybe the pressure is too much. Maybe he can't get the decision making together all the time. Right. But to me, the bust potential, some stuff you can factor for, some stuff you can't. You can't project injuries, so the Bryce Young, whatever. We have great coaches. So I think they'll be able to put a system together to really get the best out of CJ in terms of decision making and stuff like that. So I think those are things that can't be mitigated. Arm talent, I probably give it to CJ. He can make you constantly see him making chunk throws on the field, chunk yardage plays, outside the numbers going deep. He can drive the ball, put the ball where he wants to. You can move the pocket with him, throw there. Bryce Young, I have questions about the zip. He doesn't have a ton of zip on passes when he throws it. The arm strength is adequate enough. I don't think it's bad. I think it's good enough. He throws with enough anticipation that arm strength isn't really a handicap for him. So I got to give the edge on arm talent to CJ. Let's go to playmaking ability. CJ Stroud, he showed that he can make some plays against Georgia, running around a little bit. But more often than not, he's a little bit hesitant to run. Maybe because of coaching. Ryan Day did not let Justin Fields run that much either. Justin Fields almost broke their quarterback rushing record this year in the NFL. That's why I think it could be just untapped potential. That's why I compare CJ more to like a Dak Prescott type. Like he can run. He just isn't. He tries to be a distributor from the pocket. Bryce Young, playmaking. That's what he does, man. My pro comp for him is somewhere between Drew Brees and Doug Flutie. This guy can run around, make plays, navigate the pocket as small as he is. He can see the full field. He can throw across the middle. He can paint your back porch, fill up the Gatorade cooler, and he can pass. Bryce Young can do it all when it comes to playmaking, man. The off script, making something out of nothing. But does he get greedy sometimes? Yes. Does he hold the ball too long? Yes. Would I like to see him play more within structure and make the routine easy plays? Yes. That's one of my few gripes, that and his size. But what he can create inside and outside the pocket, you could call him what you Steph Curry-esque, Pat Mahomes-esque, whatever you want to say. It is what it is. Mental makeup and processing, or clutch gene, whatever. Bryce Young succeeds in this category, in my opinion. Big games, the Iron Bowl, the Georgia game, and during the playoffs last year. He's a Heisman Trophy winner. Played a lot of big games in his career in Alabama. Almost every week is a big game, to be honest. CJ Stroud, he played some big games too. We saw them show up in the playoff and almost get it done against Georgia. The Michigan game, not so much. Saw him have a big game in the Rose Bowl last year against Utah. Huge game. Him and Smith and Jigba. So they've both shown that they do have some clutch genes in there. I would say Bryce has the edge when it comes to composure from that mental standpoint because he never seems hurried. He never seems rushed. He always seems on his own time. Everything looks like a routine play. He makes the hard stuff look easy. Like they like to say on TNT, he makes it look Steffortless. I hate the Steph Curry comp. I hate it. But the mental processing, the anticipation, ability to read the whole field, even at his size, he's head over heels to CJ, in my opinion, there. But I think that's because he has to be, because he's small. When you're small, you have to make up from stuff like that. Take it from a guy like me who's been short his whole life. Pocket presence, I'd probably get an edge of Bryce. Better feel for it. Can navigate a little bit better. Not quick to scramble. Can run. Doesn't like to run. He's a point guard. CJ Stroud, not a statue like people think, just very hesitant to run. Like I said, I think a lot of it has to do with Ryan Day. I told you about what he did with Justin Fields. Justin Fields was holding him back. But it really just comes down to what's your flavor. I don't have a problem with either one. I have confidence in our coaching staff. I have confidence in our front office. I have confidence in the ownership. Duncan is not 4'11". What up, though, Will? I'm not saying y'all making it seem like I said CJ was just not smart. I didn't say that. I just said that Bryce can see the whole field. Oh, accuracy? I talked about arm talent. It's just about what's your flavor, man. Like I said, it's what's your flavor. It's about what's your flavor. And like I said, I'm just happy to have one of our own, man. I'm just happy to have one of our own. The scheme fit, to me, if you can't make your scheme fit around Bryce Young, something's wrong. I mean, CJ's the prototype, obviously. But if you can't make Bryce Young fit your system, something's wrong. This guy's a great quarterback. He's just small. If you can't make your system work, you may have to run a little bit more spread just for passing lanes. But if you can't coach Bryce Young's ability, that's on your coach. Your coaching staff not as good as we thought. That's just me. That's just me. If you have not given the video a thumbs up, please do. If you have not subscribed, consider subscribing. I drop a lot of Panthers content, whether it's shorts or regular videos. Most days they end in Y, I'm dropping a video. No, we're not signing Cam after his pro day. Yeah, Cam is throwing tomorrow. CJ fits seamlessly. Nothing would change. That's a problem then. Because Frank Wright never won a division. If everything's going to be the same, Frank never won a division. Quiet as kept. He made the playoffs. Never won a division. Never won a division. But I'm excited, man. Palmetto Money. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you tuning. Yeah, good luck to Cam for sure. Cam Newton said he's coming back. Cam Newton will be throwing at Auburn's Pro Day on the 21st, a.k.a. tomorrow. Cam Newton, he said, I know y'all done seen the YouTube channel. I know you've seen the podcast at the Cigar Bar. But it still ain't 32 quarterbacks better than me. I like it. He's going to put it on display. We'll see. We'll see what Cam got. He's been working out. It looked good in that video. Granted, it was superior editing. So we'll see. The cap, I got it from eBay. I paid a disgusting amount of money for it, so I'm not going to tell you how much I paid for it. But the cap is from eBay. Cap is from eBay. Am I drinking lean in my cup? No, I'm drinking craft beer. I drink one craft beer. Literally the only time I drink during the week is on this live stream. I only drink on the weekends. And that's typically Friday and Saturday night. I have a couple glasses of wine, watch some TV. And then if my friends want to do something, I'll drink a couple cocktails. I can't drink like that no more, man. I can't recover. Too old. Shout out to Davis Cruz for the super chat. Why the hate for Anthony Richardson? I don't hate AR, to be honest. I was more comfortable with taking Anthony Richardson when we were at 9. But yesterday's price is not today's price. Okay? Yesterday's price is not today's price. Now that the Panthers have moved up from 9 to 1, I think that all but takes Anthony Richardson out of the running. Had we traded up to 3, that'd be an option. But you don't give up DJ Moore and I guess technically part of the picks that you got for Christian McCaffrey to draft the project and number 1 overall. It's counterintuitive to me to get rid of your best receiver and go get a project quarterback. I feel like keeping DJ would have been better for AR. I don't see a problem with him. He'll definitely be top 10. Could be top 5. Seattle, maybe. Somebody may trade up with Arizona. But yesterday's price is not today's price. We Panthers went from 9 to 1. Like I said, at 9, you're considering Levis. You're considering AR. You consider trying to get up to 3 or 5 or whatever and get yourself close to that. But now they're at 1, you don't go up to number 1 to take that guy, in my opinion. He may have the highest ceiling, like everybody wants to say, but I just don't think you go up and trade for that big of a question mark. You're already taking a risk trading up to number 1. Don't double down on risk by taking another risk after you risked it all to get number 1 pick. That's just how I feel. I that's just how I feel. Another super chat. Got to give you a round of applause for that answer. Shout out to David Screws for the super chat. He's not a project in your opinion. I mean, look, if the Panthers don't think he's a project and they think he can start early, by all means, I'm open to it. Like I said, I'm not going to be mad. I'm not going to be mad regardless. As long as we get one of ours, I'm fine. I just want ours. Keyword is ours. Like, he belongs to us. He didn't used to be a used to and got traded to us. He could now if he turns out to be the best out of this class, yeah, I'm gonna have some FOMO. We had number 1 overall pick. You passed on everybody if you got it wrong. That's why I said I just didn't want to double down on risk. However, I get the sentiments. If you think he's not a project, by all means, take him at number 1. Take him at number 1. I would not personally take him number 1. I'm fine with him top 10. Probably, like I said, top 5. Is there a path to him to start in year 1 at some point? Maybe. He's not a day 1 starter. And y'all know me. I want a day 1 starter. Granted, we have Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton can easily come in and maybe Andy Dalton is the bridge. We talked about last week. We don't need a bridge no more. I mean, Andy Dalton, he can win some games if he has to. He could play, definitely start. He started last year for the Saints. He's been a starting quarterback in this league. So if there's a path to get Anthony on the field in year 1, I mean, maybe. But to me, day 1 starters I only see is Stroud and Young. So that's why I'm kind of looking there because I'm impatient. Like I said, I'm happy we got our guy, but I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait. And I don't even think it's hate, to be honest. I just, like I said, it's. I just think you don't go all the way up to 1 to get Richardson. Granted, I've been wrong before. He needs reps. Will he get that in preseason practice? I just think he needs reps in coaching. Is there enough time between April 27th and what? September, what's the first 14th, 15th, whatever? Is there time between then to get Anthony Richardson ready to start from the jump? You tell me. What up, though, Skitty? Yeah, I think, like I said, yesterday's price is not today's price. I just think that, I just think that Anthony Richardson, we priced out of that. We priced out of that. I just think we priced out of it, man. I mean, I don't, like I said, I wouldn't mind if his potential is as high as what people are saying. I wouldn't mind. I would not mind. I did the attributes on Bryce. I did the comparison. Look, man, everybody can have an opinion. We all gonna be wrong about something. I'm gonna tell you that right now. This draft is a crapshoot. It's a crapshoot, man. That's why it's fun. Everybody can have an opinion, and everybody can be wrong. Some people can be right. It's really a crapshoot. I don't even think it's seeing something that you see. I think it's just literally a crapshoot. You just have no idea how these guys are going to translate. You have no idea what kind of situation or coaches they're going to be under. I think there's a path that if C.J. Stroud goes to Houston, he could be a bust. In my opinion. I mean, I think they may get JSN, Smith and Jigba at 12, so he'll have his receiver. But if he doesn't have the right environment or the right coaching around him, C.J. Stroud could be a bust. Bryce Young, he's just small, man. How do you feel? You got this good offensive line. They should be able to protect a small guy like that. You got coaches. If you can't coach Bryce Young's ability, something's wrong with you, coaches. Said CJ can't, but I mean, look. Never say never. Never say never. Wise man once said, pressure makes a pipe burst. So you never know. Pressure in certain scenarios makes all the difference. Yeah, the Texans have Laramie Tunsil, who just paid a gazillion dollars. But I just think if the scenario's not right, CJ may struggle early on. And I like CJ. I like Bryce. I like him. Chark is on the fence between us and Detroit. Detroit may bring him back probably for more money. He'll get more opportunity here in Carolina probably, but I think more money. More money. Yeah. Everybody's saying that if an interior defensive lineman hits Bryce, he could be cooked. I don't disagree. It might not even take a D lineman. I mean, y'all be nice in the chat, man. Don't let what's the name. Don't let what's the name get to you. Don't let David Barber get to you. He's a Lions fan. Yeah, I talked about Smitty's thoughts a little bit earlier. I thought he was misguided a little bit on his DJ Moore take. I thought Steve Smith was a little bit off base on his DJ Moore take. Personally, I don't think we need to gas up DJ and act like he was Jerry Rice. But let's not act like Steve. But Steve can't act like he don't know what bad quarterback play can do to you. Steve, I don't know why Steve tried to act like he don't know what bad quarterback play can do to you. Because with Jimmy Clausen, Steve only had 554 yards, 2 touchdowns. $39 yards a game. I'm sure that's not 18th in the league. DJ Moore has dealt with bad quarterback play his whole career. That's just me. So for CJ to try to, for Steve try to say that DJ Moore is the 18th best receiver in the league, he's not that good, and he's not losing that much. It's a little bit short-sighted in my opinion. But like I said, he can't throw it to himself. Steve should know of all people what bad quarterback play could do to you. Instability and bad coaching can do. Like I said, 554 yards with Jimmy Clausen. I'm just saying. Just saying, Steve. I'm just saying. Just saying. Guys, make sure you get the video thumbs up if you have not. I'm getting back to the real video soon. Getting back to the real video soon. I know I've been dropping these shorts and news and updates. I'm getting back to my real video soon. I told y'all my computer is trash. My newest computer is trash. I'm on my older one right now. I have to get back to old school. But elbow cough. But I got to get off here, man. I'm getting back to the real video. I don't know if I get what he was saying, too. I get DJ was a necessary evil, but for him to try to be like, oh, they didn't lose that much by losing DJ, saying he's the 18th best receiver in the league, like, I don't know. That's just me. But regardless, I appreciate everybody with the super chats. It's all love. Dude, it means everything to me. Y'all supporting, y'all interacting, y'all talking. The chat was on fire. I appreciate it. I'm going to be back. Like I said, more news and updates. We have pro days this week, 3 pro days this week. I got a mock draft coming next week after the pro days. But it's going down, guys. Exciting time to be a Panthers fan. Got some cool content coming. So we'll see what happens with the pro days and stuff. Regardless, I'm out of here, man. Y'all stay up, stay blessed. Love all y'all. Peace.